Hello, my name is Michael Duda. In this presentation, I will be talking about the research I did during my reading logs this semester. I chose the four articles shown below because of their readability, along with the interest I have in each of the topics. All of the titles also caught my attention in some way or another while I was looking through the many articles available. In The Psychology of Privacy in the Digital Age, I learned about the different definitions of privacy. Because of the different definitions of privacy, many ethical issues have arisen, some of which I will talk about in a later slide. I also learned about the different opinions people have on privacy, some being very opinionated about it, while others are very impartial. In the second article I chose, Big Data, Big Concerns, Ethic in a Digital Age, I learned that big data has a lot more access to our private data than we think. I also learned about some of the ethics behind if it's okay to breach people's privacy for the safety and security of the country or large groups of people. In the third article I chose, I switched over to talking to the ethical hacking topic. So the article I chose is the role played by ethical hacking in the cybersecurity industry. In this article, I learned a lot about what ethical hacking is, which ethical hacking is the legal practice of hacking to test companies' firewalls and other security measures that are protecting people's data. In this field, though, the future is looking to become very automated, with one of the first and biggest companies in automating uh, green hacking, which is another phrase for ethical hacking, being the main topic and writer of the article I chose. In the fourth article, I switched topics again to talk about technology's impact on the environment. The article I chose for this topic was potential environmental impacts of lithium mining. I learned about the large amount of damage that has already been done to the environment because of the search for raw materials needed in new technologies. There are innovations that are being researched to make it a little bit safer for the environment to mine the materials needed for new technologies, but they still are in their very early stages, so it won't be available anytime soon. These are the ethical concerns, the four main ethical concerns in each of the topics, in each of the articles. In the first article, it was the different interpretations of privacy, which, because of different interpretations of privacy, it was hard to tell where the lines blend between between privacy and not privacy. Because in one definition, you could be doing something and it's perfectly fine, but in another definition of privacy, it would be people would think it's a breach of privacy. In the second article about big data, um, the main ethical concern is concealing data collection, because many big companies do not tell you every time they are collecting your data. Like, when it's becoming a little bit better now, but originally there was never any no your computer never told you when cookies were being used, which is a collection of your data. And there still is many times where companies probably are collecting your data, but they aren't telling you. In the article about ethical hacking, The main ethical concern is about the increased data breaches because of ethical hacking. With it being already a very touchy subject, because hacking has a very negative connotation, many people believe that ethical hacking will lead to more cyber attacks on people's data and other things, because ethical hackers could switch sides if they feel like the money isn't there anymore uh, in ethical hacking. And in the final uh, article about lithium mining has already had a very big impact on the environments in Argentina and Bolivia and other South American countries where a majority of the world's lithium has been mined. It has impacted their water significantly because of the amount that is used during the mining process. None of the articles really changed my opinion on any of the topics. They only really deepened or gave me an understanding of them. The only one that I would say affected my opinion would be the one on the environmental impact one, but it more just strengthened mine significantly more because I already was knew about some of the damages that the lithium mining has done, and it just made it more clear to me. And here are my citations. Thank you and have a good night.